Creativity is the greatest rebellion in existence. Now, if you want your life to be a masterpiece and you want to be the flexible and spontaneous artist of your life, then you need to let go. Let go of belief, let go of comfort, let go of expectations, and yes, let go of even the need to let go. Okay, my name is Tolokwe Lamidi. Welcome to another thrilling episode of The Art Express. Fortuna Delekon is a self-taught artist who embarked on his artistic journey during his secondary school years at Stevens Center International College. Now, his experience lies in the realm of painting, encompassing a diverse range of subjects, including landscapes, seascapes, cityscapes, figure painting, and abstract art. Let's meet him.
My name is Adelekon Fortune Oladimeji. I'm an artist and I specialize in painting. Art means life. It means the expression of my emotion on canvas, especially with the use of color and light. I produce different forms of painting, ranging from pastel painting, oil color painting, acrylic painting, pencil color painting, and some other forms of colors. I also create mixed media artworks. The experience started from seeing an opportunity online. I applied for the opportunity and I was fortunate to be part of those that was selected. I went there with my artwork and we had a 2 hours painting challenge. I represented University of Lagos at the event and I was fortunate to produce a painting 2x3 within 2 hours. When the judges judged the artwork, I was fortunate to be the winner of the event. So far so good. It's a lovely experience for me and I really enjoyed myself. One of the things that motivates me as an artist is the power to create something out of nothing. And not just create, to create something to express and tell my story. The story of my past struggles, the story of my pains, the story of my victories, and the story of my downfall. All these together, I bring them into my artwork to create something that will strike the mind of the audience and see who I am. As an artist, I will encourage other young artists to keep creating because we are the creation and we are empowered to create. You must not allow anything to stop you, but keep pushing. When you are ready, you are late. But when you are prepared at all times, you are ready.
Concept presents Yoruba Cultural Exchange Festival, an abode of cultural preservation where different people of walks of life come together yearly to embrace and open up on a channel of development which is highly educative and business oriented and promotes cultural entertainment as an avenue of appreciating the core values of moral ethics in our society.
Art means spontaneous flow of powerful feelings from human beings. Without art, there's no life. When you talk about the aesthetics, the beauty of human creation, that is art. When you talk about the didactic, which is the moral heart of the gesture whereby we relate with ourselves, it's about art. Then when you talk about the therapeutic, which is the healing of human feelings through the visual art, dramatic arts, it's about life. So art generally is something that we wake up with and we sleep with every day. And even if you look at the creation of the whole world, the God itself is artistic. That's how I could describe art. The concept and the content of the cultural festival, we call it promoting global peace through cultural exchange and tourism. The whole world is in a chaos now. A lot of people don't want to travel. Even when you travel, you feel unsafe. Even to relate with people in the aircraft, you don't know. Some people will travel all over the world, they will not say a word to the person sitting beside them. So how can we contribute to, making sure that this life is beautiful? And that is the content we're trying to promote the global peace through cultural exchange and tourism. A lot of people don't plan for vacation. That's something in Africa that we don't do. So we need to plan for vacation. How can we enjoy our vacation rather than only for sightseeing alone? That you just go somewhere in the city, you don't even explore the city, you don't know the city. But when you come for our event, it's going to be a whole week run of event, improving on our cultural heritage or improving on our personal perspective of even looking at culture in our day-to-day life. It starts from our brain. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as an African? Or do you see yourself as an European? Or you see yourself as an African American? So the way you see yourself as somebody who is in this world to impact knowledge and to have a kind of traces that even when you leave this world, somebody will say one or two things about you. You don't need to condemn any other people's cultural heritage or the way they are, but promote yours positively. When you promote your cultural values and heritage positively, that is when people will open up to want to know more about you. I mean, you can see the way I dress. That's the way I dress all my life. It doesn't mean that if I see somebody bringing a cloth from other continent, I cannot wear it. And that is the cultural exchange we're talking about. I will embrace yours, then you embrace mine. So that is just about it. So I will encourage our people not to be talking down on the heritage God has given them. And either we like it or not, the whole world is looking back to Africa. What they have taken away from Africa, they are returning them, both psychologically, physically, socially. Everything, they are returning them back because they know it doesn't belong to them. This is where it's going to perform what God has ordained it to perform. And that is it. So let us try to reorientate ourselves and work on our cultural rejuvenation. And let people know that what God has given us, the way God has created us, is always the best.
The stage at Glover Memorial Hall will be giving birth to Africa's gifted and multi-talented intellectual, Pa Fred Agbeyegbe's The King Must Dance Naked, directed by Torisheju Ejo and Bumi Adewale, produced by Joke Silva and Soji Jacobs. Let's go there.
The play is The King Must Dance Naked, written by Fred Agbeegbe, a play about leadership, about tradition, and then about the evolution of tradition that leads to societal change. You know how sometimes we can hang on to our traditions. We don't want to change. But whether we like it or not, there's evolution of society, and so it's that tension. It's the tension of that. The change that happens when tradition begins to evolve. Change never happens easily. It's very traumatic. Usually it's very traumatic, but we just need to embrace it, especially when it's for the good. When it's for the good of us all. We just need to embrace it, yes.
And don't you ever let another note filter out of your drums, except I say so. Okay. You see what they're doing to our image? The ship of state is being threatened by many leakages. Soon will be jettisoned. But they're enjoying it.
Okay, Alera is a cantankerous woman, the typical fishwife. She always, those people that you will beat them in the morning and they'll keep quiet till evening, till the person in authority comes, and then they want to report to the person, even though they were the one at fault. So she's a bit of a hypocrite, Yes, she cries whereas she's the one who's at fault. Yes. Well, you have to learn to be a little bit manipulative if you want to survive in a cutthroat world. Also, you can't always get your way, no matter how much you cry.
May I ask who your people are?
You are talking to the king. Ojoki Omaju are the 10th.
First in line of my mother's children.
Most certainly. And I am the king's chief of chiefs. Caretaker, interior and exterior, confidential royal business. So behave.
Well done, man.
We represent royalty in all its dimensions.
Do not bombard me with your credentials. You see, I find it very difficult to believe that you people are not bandits.
I'm playing the role of Ololo. Ololo is a drunkard. The name Ololo means bottle. So Ololo knows too much. Practically, he has the secret. Somewhere, somehow, I don't know. Because aside the narrator, I think he also knows a lot of the things that is happening in the palace. So maybe because of his drunken state that drives him to such situations to have such informations, I don't know, but he's a powerful person, but underrated because he's a drunkard. Trust me, someone who has information is powerful, and so people tend to underrate him, overlook him, whereas he just looks at them and smiles like, oh, I pity you guys.
The story follows the birth of Omajua and her twin brother Afinoton by the Queen. And on consultation of the gods on what the future holds for the twins, the chief priest, through the oracle, reveals that the female child is destined to succeed her father as king. The revelation is seen as a taboo that mustn't be allowed to happen. The queen, thinking she has tricked the gods, substitutes the female with the male immediately before the sacrifice is to be performed. Eventually, Omajua is crowned king in Ogbodume. Following the coronation, the land is plagued by famine, drought, and diseases. The cause is attributed to the inability of the king to procreate. The cause of the king's inability to produce an heir apparent is not known until Mejebi appears. His disclosure takes place when the oracle, through Afinoton, divines that the solution to the continuous suffering of the people is for the king to dance naked in the presence of the chiefs. The king dances naked and her feminine features are revealed.
We shall make the sheep Apashe.
Great words.
Apashe, Okioke, Itenepo.
Okay, Ofioto is more or less a bribe taker. He's in support of all the machinations of Odosun, wanting to install her daughter king instead of the rightful person, which is the male. So he goes there, takes whatever he needs to take from Odosun, and ensures that all her plan is achieved.
So Major B poses as the Kano man, but in actuality he's Omajua's son. He's Omajua's incestuous son because she had a relationship with her half-brother, though unknown to her. And then he now comes back into town to claim the throne that was for his father, but since his father is late, he's claiming it in his stead.
Queen mother and mother of our king, I salute you.
Welcome to my palace.
We supplicants have no other roots but your garden here.
Our fate is in your hands, Ophiota. You know we are law-abiding women. It's you chiefs who rule the people.
Lioness, not for me. We know who carved the arrow that pierced through the animal that graced the distant table.
Tell me what you know, Ophiota. I will have no parables spoken to me. Don't throw in my face here. Not now.
Jolomi particularly follows in the footsteps of the chief of chiefs, that's Ogodobiri. In any case, he's the secretary of the chiefs, or the council of chiefs. So majorly what he does is ensure that everything per meeting is taken care of. And most of the time in consonance with the chief of chiefs. Whatever that one says, whether good or bad, he just follows. So he's just one follow kind of a chief. We find those kind of people in places of government who are just there to sleep, wake up, follow whatever everybody says, basically, and then more of comic relief at some point.
What mercy?
Find a permanent girl to accommodate.
It is only big men who eat leftover food.
Your father was never so good anyway.
Who are me? No. Your father too.
Your father.
My name is Efeme Fodorora. Okay, so I'm playing Eburagbemi. Eburagbemi is Ololo's wife. Ololo is the drunk in the play, a very fantastic actor. And both of them, the things they know in this play you don't want to know. Yeah, the kind of secrets that they are privy to, you don't want to know. So she's the only one that can actually cope with Ololo. No, I mean, you being married to a drunk, that's hard work, like serious hard work. So, an interesting character, I must say. Yeah, very interesting. And I have a wonderful actor, playing that alongside with me, so it makes it easier.
What's your name?
Shambles. He has turned me to shrimps. He has not given me money for the past 2 months. And anytime I ask him, he kills me. Yesterday, he came home without bringing home any fish. And I asked him, why? I said, my husband, other people still bring home fish despite the famine in the land. That was all I said. He threw me out into the cold after killing your family.
Apart from aesthetics, it's actually for transitions, and it actually also interprets some of the scenes in the play. Like the coronation, it's a celebration of a new king being installed, so there's so much excitement and dancing from the cultures, the different tribes that come to welcome the new king. And then the opening glee, which is the prologue, is also dance there to welcome the guests that are going to watch the play. And then in between, little movements here and there, dances to, like I said, transit, interpret, and actually add colors to the entire package. That's it.
Don't trust all these performers back here. They have a way of making you see the opposite. Well, isn't that their trademark? Now to my story. Some say he is a woman because of his good looks. I mean, the king.
Well, of course, the lessons of leadership. When leadership have to sacrifice something for the peace of the community or for the state going of the community, that's what you have to learn, because in this, the king must really dance naked so that the peace can come to the community. And of course, you know that in any leadership, it will not be easy for you to dance naked before the people. So that's what we are battling with in this play.
I shall give them a goat, 2 cows, 3, 4, 5 cows, 10 cows, a herd. Listen to me before you shake your head like a redneck lizard. There has got to be a way out.
My name is Gloria Anozie Young, and my role is Queen Odosun in the play The King Must Dance Naked. The Queen, a very ferocious woman, that's all I will say. I want you to watch it. I've watched it before. Somebody else was playing it. And so I was trying to make sure that I don't have that in my head so that I can build my own character. So that was the challenge.
A fine evening, would you say? The gods shall so smile on us. I've never felt peace so close to my skin as the evening breeze brushed against me on my way here. And I said to myself, the gods are warming up to receive a sacrifice.
Well, Afinoton is the chief priest, of course. He's a stickler for the tradition. The oracle is a mouthpiece of the oracle. And everything he said from the beginning came to pass. He'd been instructed and said, the oracle said that a woman has never ruled before. Everything he'd been saying from the beginning came to pass in the play, and she was vindicated.
I hope you were entertained as well as informed on today's episode of The Art Express. Please join us again, same time, same station next week for more. Bye for now.